The Yacht Girl Guru. Meghan's lifestyle advice no one asked for. Copying Gwyneth Paltrow? Greetings and a gracious welcome to the World of Royal Staffs channel. Hey, what do we have here? Looks like Meghan Markle is back at it again, trying to relaunch her lifestyle blog, The Tig. I can't believe it. She's gone from Hollywood actress to royalty, back to Hollywood, and now back to her blog. Talk about not being able to make up your mind. I mean, really, how does someone mess up their life that badly? Ruining your reputation, your husband's reputation, your kid's life, and your financial status, all to become a walking joke. And let's not forget that her last name is now synonymous with ghosting people or using them for her own gain. Sounds like someone who consistently fails at life to me. But that's not even the worst part. This so-called esteemed public figure is trying to go head-to-head with Gwyneth Paltrow's multi-million-dollar lifestyle brand, Goop. Ha! Good luck with that, Meghan. I mean, word salads and Target wall quotes aren't exactly lifestyle advice. You can live, bitch, laugh, whine, love, betray all you want, but you'll always be an unlikable person. Let's not forget that Meghan bid farewell to her blog when she got engaged to Prince Harry, leaving her readers in a lurch. How will we make that Aegean-style kale salad or beet cheesecake without her recipes? How will we survive winter wellness without Meghan's know-how? And let's not forget the profound words of wisdom she graced us with, like girls just want to have fundamental human rights. I mean, without the Tig, how will we ever be able to formulate our own coherent thoughts on equality? It's just comical, really. Meghan's trying to make a comeback with her 3-year-old blog, and she thinks she can compete with the likes of Goop. I don't know about you, but I'll be grabbing my popcorn to see how this plays out. Maybe Meghan will finally realize that she should stick to what she's good at, obviously not too much. Apparently, her website's name was inspired by her favorite Tuscan wine, Tignanello. She describes the first time she tasted it as an aha moment at its finest, and from that point on, any new discovery or awareness was a Tig moment. I can't help but wonder when was the last time she had one of those moments, because her post-royal life has been anything but inspiring. Sure, Tignanello may seem like a sophisticated drink, but let's not forget that beneath its veneer of class lies a drink that quickly becomes insipid, lacks endurance, and turns bitter. It's a wine that doesn't travel well and has failed to compete with more established and substantial vintages after being transplanted to California. Plus, it's pronounced Tignanello in Italian, not Tignanello. So, if Meghan got the name for her website from the wine, she evidently pronounced Tignanello wrong. No surprise there. In fact, if you ask me, the owners of Tignanello, Antinori, should distance themselves from Meghan and her coarse persona. They don't want their fine wine associated with someone who clearly doesn't have a refined taste. And generally, Meghan never got royal life. She never understood that there was only one star in the room, and that was the Queen. It's no wonder that she failed to garner any new awareness during her stint as a royal. And don't even get me started on her Oprah Winjathon or her 6-hour Netflix documentary. How tone-deaf can one be? In a world beset by social, economic, and existential challenges, the last thing we need is to hear what the Sussexes think about anything. It's astonishing how tone-deaf the couple is in thinking that we want to hear their opinions on anything. Their popularity figures in the US speak for themselves. Can't they just go away and enjoy their money, their home, and their family and leave us alone? Please, just keep quiet. Last month, Newsweek dropped a bombshell that should come as no surprise to anyone with a modicum of sense. The Sussexes' popularity has crashed to an all-time low in the US, with Prince Harry down a staggering 48 points since December and Meghan down 40. Even the Duke of York has higher US approval ratings than these two now. But of course, the Duchess wouldn't let a little thing like that prompt a Tig moment either. She's still out there, trying to give advice and guidance to anyone who'll listen, despite having zero qualifications or experience in anything remotely helpful. To be honest, it's a bit pathetic. I mean, who in their right mind would take advice from her? She's a failure as a human being, with no common sense, self-awareness, self-respect, or integrity. She's a prolific liar who causes destruction wherever she goes. No one trusts her, and it's not hard to see why. And let's not forget her stoner nut job of a husband, who spends his days obsessing about William and Catherine and how he can try to destroy them. It's a vacuous, empty life they lead, devoid of meaning but redolent with the bitter taste of jealousy. God help those poor children. But what really gets me is how Meghan compares herself to Gwyneth Paltrow, the queen of pretentious, overpriced nonsense. Paltrow's goop has been spewing pseudoscientific garbage for 15 years now, convincing gullible people to spend thousands of dollars on vibrators and vagina-steaming witch doctorisms. And yet, in the eyes of her 8 million-plus subscribers, she's an inspirational human being with a covetable life. If Meghan really thinks she can be like Paltrow, she's even more deluded than we thought. The TIG, her own attempt at a Goop-style website, was nothing more than a pathetic rip-off, and it's no wonder it failed. Meghan may talk a load of bizarre rubbish, but she'll need a translator for the UK market, let alone the rest of the world. And as for giving advice? She should stick to what she knows best, causing chaos and destruction. Every lucrative female lifestyle brand thrives on the science of jealousy. Without it, Reese Witherspoon wouldn't be able to rake in a whopping $400 million by donning the title of a lifestyle guru. Kate Hudson wouldn't be able to boast of a business portfolio, including fitnesswear and supplements, worth an estimated $100 million. Jessica Biel wouldn't have been able to establish her $550 million wellness empire. The simple truth is that envy is the driving force behind the success of these female lifestyle brands. But it's not just about the money. It's about projecting that enviable lifestyle, which is why Michelle Obama's books are flying off the shelves. She's got that I want her life aura down pat. Oddly, there are some women who just don't inspire that kind of envy. Take Meghan, for example. Sure, she's a duchess, but do you really know anyone who wants her life? I sure don't. Maybe it's because the women I know aren't big on holding grudges or living a life of resentment. And to be fair, despite all the talk of finding freedom and inner peace, the Sussexes don't seem to have either. Meghan's still upset about living in a small cottage gifted to them by the Queen and being told what to wear to avoid overshadowing other royals. Compare that to Michelle Obama and Gwyneth Paltrow, who have faced their own challenges but come out on top with valuable lessons learned. They've been honest about the hard times and focused on making the best of it. And now, Meghan's relaunching the TIG as a platform for commentary in the field of personal relationships. Can you imagine taking advice from someone like her? Good luck with that. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I truly hope you found the information helpful and informative. If you did, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel for more content like this. As always, I appreciate your support, and I am honored to have you as a part of this community. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and I can't wait to see you again in my next video.